Okay, here we are at the last exercise, the last plyometric drill of this series. What we're gonna look at are bounds. Bounds are a single effort jump. We're gonna do them single effort, this kind of bound, but we're looking at more horizontal movement. So you can see before we were jumping straight up towards the ceiling. When it comes to running, obviously we want to minimize that vertical oscillation as much as possible, that bounce up and down. We don't want this big bouncy motion. We want to really push the body from A to B horizontally to really create that explosiveness, okay? So this is a little bit more similar to running in the regard that we're pushing off horizontally rather than vertically. So with the bound, we're thinking about the same things, but now I am only going forward rather than going up. If I come back here, I'm going to bring the arms back quickly. I'm going to load through the hips, hamstrings, calves, this whole posterior chain, and then I'm going to explode as far as I can. So this is typically one I see a lot of people begin to squat this motion rather than hinge this motion. We really want to make this hip dominant as much as possible. You'll see a lot of people that will come down here jumping up into the air in that fashion. That's not what we want with the bound. We want to start hinging through the hips, bringing the arms back, loading that posterior chain, so then I can use both legs and push off into extension, which is similar to that running motion, okay? So just to see one here, full speed, load, okay? So our goal is to get as far as possible. We can actually use and mark on the ground, whether you're on the sidewalk and you say, okay, today I can jump one block, again, one section of that sidewalk. My goal is to get a little further. As you begin to load and explode a little more quickly, you'll be able to see yourself land a little further. So with practice and that effort on really, again, improving that speed between the load and jump, you'll see a lot more explosiveness in the bound.